Hey there, hi there. It's me, Sabi, and welcome to special dream reading for the end of July into August. So I think this message is really um, about the energies that you're transitioning to into August. So up first we have gnosis. Okay, so this is like the practice of spiritual, uh, like mysteries of solving spiritual mysteries, seeking spiritual knowledge, um, and unlocking answers to that, to those questions. Okay, so I think when you go to sleep at night, you're probably dreaming about that kind of stuff. You know, you're probably wondering what the heck is going on. Okay, um, give peace a chance. I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give you is a gift the world cannot give. Okay, the world cannot give you peace. Okay, but I feel like your guardian angels, they can give you peace. Okay, soul power here, spirit source energy here. Okay, because what's happening here is you're starting to embrace adventure in your life. Okay, and you're starting to really, I feel like there's somebody here, there's like a woman here that doesn't want to see you succeed, or she doesn't want to see you be successful in the ways that you can be successful. And look, page of cups. Okay, I think that there's being an offer given to you that is going to bring you emotional sound balance here. Yeah, we have temperance. Okay. Look at this. This is your guardian angel, okay? You probably are having visions of flying like an angel or dreaming of angels or a woman even coming to you, or a feminine energy or feminine presence coming to you and saying to you, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out. All right. And then you have the rainbow here. Okay. A sign of peace, of love, of hope. There's a lot of good, positive things that are coming your way. Um, Okay, so let's take a look here at this temperance card. So the temperance card here is finding balance between active and passive, combining elements to create something new, whether in life or in art, moderation, a middle course between extremes, experiencing a healing presence or embody that presence for others. After undergoing a symbolic death in the previous card, the fool now experiences a moment of grace. A gentle touch of angel wings. A beautiful winged woman hovers within a rainbow disc, controlling the movements of two golden hoops. In one, a purifying fire burns, and the other, water ripples. As the two hoops orbit the angel, they create a rainbow path, outlining a zone of perfect balance and moderation. Fire and water have long been seen as two elements that don't mix. Water extinguishes fire, and fire will turn water to steam. Yet, in order for the universe to exist, we need both fire's aggressive yang energy and water's receptive yin energy. The trick is finding the proper balance between them, and it is this balance that the temperance angel symbolizes. The traditional image for this card is a winged, clothed woman who pours liquid from one cup to another. Together with the title, it refers to the ancient practice of watering down or tempering wine. It may also have alchemical significance, as the alchemist carefully extracts, purifies, and mixes compounds in her search for spiritual gold. The Tarot of Dreams Temperance card is a development of the traditional image. Here, the angel is almost nude, indicating a lack of human artifice. Instead of the two cups, the angel juggles the two hoops, and taking the place of the liquid is the rainbow, an artful blending of the fire and water energies. The concept on this card can be applied to many different areas of life. On a mundane level, the ability to successfully combine different elements is vital to all sorts of endeavors, from cooking a meal to building a better mousetrap. Emotionally in life, one hopes to demonstrate a proper balance between initiative and sensitivity. And the card shows the very essence of artistic creation. As we attempt to temper our fiery enthusiasm with inspiration pulled from the waters of the subconscious. As well, an artist combines disparate elements to create something unexpected and new. To temper also means to moderate, and thus the card can refer to moderation, a middle course between extremes. The angel can serve as a reminder for us to hold in our hearts the idea that for every fiery desert there is a cooling oasis. For every cold, rainy day, there is a roaring fireplace ready to comfort us. Hopefully, we will not only enjoy these creature comforts, but also use them as models of behavior so that we may act as a warm welcome or a cooling oasis for others. Okay, and then we have here the Hebrew letter Semet means tent peg. This device that simultaneously contacts heaven and earth is an apt symbol for the balancing properties of temperance. In astrology, this is the Sagittarius, is a sign of broadening one's mind through religion and philosophy, which can potentially help us achieve the balance and harmony of temperance. Okay, um, so there's definitely a different way of thinking or different thought process that's happening for you in August. Yeah, we got 3 cups. Okay, we got your wands energy. Okay, so okay, yeah, so 8 of wands here. Okay, and then we have here the 4 of cups. All right, so I gotta charge my like here. Okay, I gotta charge my batteries. Um, but yeah, like there is so much good stuff happening, but it's like I feel like sometimes there is this sort of distracting energy, like, and it's almost like distractive air energy, where somebody is like not not in reality, and they're not being given a lot of like I feel like there's an energy where you want to just celebrate and have fun, but then there's an energy of somebody who's like not really getting like the whole vibe or the whole like yeah, like they're not this person is like a mood killer, okay? I feel like they're a vibe killer. I don't know what to say. But 3 of cups, 8 of wands, 4 of cups. Yeah, it's like two opposing energies that you're faced with. One is like fun and wants to have a good time, and then the other one is like more sitting still quietly. So I don't know. Like I think for August you want to just have fun. Okay, I think you deserve it. I think you've earned it. Um, let's see what this cups energy is about here. There's probably somebody who's always going to try and like make you feel guilty about having fun for some reason. But I don't want you to listen to them because it's like your temperance, your guardian angel is here to remind you, like, yeah, there's a time for like work and seriousness, but it's like too much work is not the right answer to everything. Like, that's, like, there needs to be a balance, obviously. And there isn't really one as of yet that I'm seeing. So, we're going to figure out what is going on with that. If I can find the cups. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, 3 of cups. We have good times, celebrations, parties, good fortune. Okay, then you have some forced cheer, some excessive partying, and some overindulgence. Yeah, somebody is overindulging. Okay, 3 wine-filled cups from a pyramid with a golden gazebo, masked golden stars, and multicolored strands of pearls are draped and scattered over the scene. Good times are obviously in progress. This card symbolizes celebrations, both formal ones such as a wedding or a party, or informal ones when we treat ourselves to something special just for the enjoyment of it or to celebrate good fortune. In this case, the sun is not seen in the sky, but rather its warmth and optimism are reflected in the floor tiles. Okay, so in this card, the sun is not seen in the sky, but rather its warmth and optimism are reflected in the floor tiles, suggesting the ritual aspects of formal celebrations. For example, the many small rituals enacted during a wedding. The masks also suggest ritual for a brief while. We lay aside our cares and concerns as individuals and wear the face of merriment, the face mask on the left. Parties and celebrations also help us place in context the mysteries of life. The domino mask on the right, by providing comforting social rituals, humanize such unfathomable passages as birth, maturity, joining, and death. As in all the cards, the good times show on the Three of Cups can be taken to extremes, as when someone tries to cram as much partying into their lives as possible, or it can simply indicate overindulgence. Mercury and Cancer. The settling of celebrations allows you to communicate to others, Mercury, your feelings of well being and rootedness, Cancer. Um, yeah. But then, of course, right after that, you get this card, dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction. Okay. Focusing on what you lack mindset. Yeah, I was just talking about this the other day. It's like there is somebody in your life, male, probably lack mindset. They don't have what it takes to get the job done. Like they don't have what it takes to have fun, have a good time. And I think what they think they are doing is like overindulgence, right? Like drinking too much excessively, demanding that somebody help them like forget all their troubles and woes while they get intoxicated and forget about like what's actually important. Like there is a time to plan fun events and fun occasions such as like birthday parties, anniversaries, and even when there's a loved one who's passed, it's good to do some kind of ritual that helps with the grieving process that's healthy. There's so many different like I don't even know like there's probably an endless list of ways that you can um, you know speak to a loved one, make an offering to a loved one that's passed. There's just so many things you can go and visit the grave where they were buried. Like there's just things you can do, leaving flowers for them. Like I even heard of this thing where people leave stones. Like there's so many different things, but everyone grieves in their own way. But when you start becoming an alcoholic and you start drinking all the time and you start demanding that people do your version of what a good time is for them, that person is not someone you want to be around. That is not somebody you can even tolerate. Like Temperance is here to remind you, like you cannot put up with that. Okay. Um, so it says inability to appreciate that which is available to you. Yeah, exactly. Like this person is unable to do that. They don't appreciate what they have, and they take advantage of what they have. Um, A nude man sits in a field, three empty cups are on the ground before him, but his intention is fixed on one filled fourth cup, hovering in midair. Behind the airborne cup, the sun is breaking through the clouds so that the cup appears to shine with an unearthly light mesmerizing the man. When this card appears in a reading, you are dissatisfied with your lot in life. Regardless of whatever beliefs you may enjoy from what you presently have, your intention is focused on what you lack. Seen in a positive light, the card could represent the desire to better your life or your circumstances. In a negative light, it could mean an inability to appreciate the good things in life that are already available to you. Yeah, I mean, the light clearly, this is like the Ace of Cups here in the air. This is what he wants. This is what he desires. He's not going to be happy until he gets it. The thing is, he doesn't, there's already so many cups right there. So he already has all the Ace of Cups, but he has more than one, okay? But he still refuses to believe this. And I feel like Temperance, the guardian angel, is kind of like the light breaking through the clouds and being like, you know what, sometimes I gotta just come in, swoop in, and save the day. But that gets old really fast when this person is just, it's always you have to save the day for this person. You always have to save the day for this person. And the thing is, like, that's just like living Groundhog Day over and over again. Like, they don't ever learn the lesson of, like, just be appreciative of what you have. Just enjoy what you have. They have to keep, like, excessively drinking. They have to keep excessively acting out a certain way. And it's like, you don't need to do that. But that's what they do anyway. Okay. Astrology, moon, and Cancer. Having attained a secure, comfortable environment, Cancer, you have an instinctual tendency, moon, to begin looking for greener pastures. Yeah, right? So, what's, there's that saying about, it's not always greener on the other side, right? Or something like that. I don't know. I don't ever say that. Honestly, I utilize all the grass that I have, and I make the grass grow. And if my grass isn't green, I make it green. Like, I don't go looking for other greener grass or pastures, whatever that saying is. That sounds just weird and old fashioned. I don't do that, okay? But this person clearly does. They live in a world where if they don't like what they already have, they're going to go look somewhere else. And that's not a committed person. That's not somebody you can trust, okay? And that's why you're getting this energy as well. It's because you're spiritually knowing what you deserve. And, like, this woman is trying to, hurt. Like, she has a knife about, she already put some wounds on this woman's back. She already stabbed this woman in the back. She already betrayed this woman's trust. Okay? And that's because this woman and this man, they live in a lack mindset. I feel like these two, like, belong together. But sure, like, I'm going over here on my spiritual journey, on my spiritual quest here, on my adventure for life here. I don't care what these people have to say about me. I really don't. Okay, 8 of Wands. Yeah. They're not happy. They're ungrateful. So let them be that way. I don't like. That's their problem. That's not your problem. Um, like, I don't know. They're just like, they're big babies in my opinion. Like, 8 of Wands. Okay, so we have great energy and speed. See, speeding away from these toxic people, okay? Efficient and productive mental process, inspiration, a great surge of energy. 8 upward pointing wands appear against a cloudy sky. The tops of the wand pierce the clouds and emerge into space. The flight of the wands has disrupted a flock of birds, which circles confusingly in the wand's wake. The 8 of Wands is a card of great energy and speed. The wands are shooting up from the Earth's surface and attaining space flight. The energy and speed can refer to things going on around you, but more likely they refer to your own mental process, which at this moment are remarkably efficient and productive. The wands are cooperating with each other, moving in the same direction so that they become a single entity. A fleet of wands, inspiration strikes, and you suddenly see the path that will take you over, around, under, or through your obstacles. You are firing on all cylinders, and your goals appear to be within your grasp. As an alternative, you may be experiencing a great surge of energy. Now is not the time to hesitate. Rather, take advantage of this newfound energy to take you closer to your desires. Be careful, though. Your energy may interfere with others, as the wands have disrupted the flock of birds. Mercury and Sagittarius. Oh, another Sag. Okay. The far-ranging and experience affects Sagittarius that are felt when your mind is working at its peak capacity. Mercury. Yeah. Okay. You're at your peak mental capacity here, and, like, that's, like, giving you amazing clarity and understanding of what's happening here. Yeah. Love and light the way. You are bringing a peace. You are bringing hope and love here. You are, like, I feel like you're setting the birds free. Okay, like, yes, it says don't disrupt these birds. I feel like you're not disrupting anything. I feel like you're letting these birds take flight for the first time ever. And I feel like you are getting the messages sent to you, or you are getting downloads sent to you, especially if you're having dreams and visions of angels flying, and you flying with your family, with your children, with your parents. Like, you are having these visions. They're beautiful visions. I feel like you haven't really. The only thing you've disrupted is this toxic man and woman who keep trying to, like, steal your peace and try to disrupt your calmness and your light. Okay, but you can't give them your power. The Eight of Wands is always about power. It's always about the messages of power and strength. And how many of these messages are you getting, right? And number eight is the number similar to infinity, right? It's like the infinity symbol. It's like infinite power here, infinite wisdom. Let light, that's a mouthful. Let love light the way. Okay? Do not be afraid or discouraged. Okay? For the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Okay? Now, I don't know how Christian you are, okay? These cards have Hebrew symbols in them, and then this card's like a Christian card here. But it's the message, okay? It's the affirmation here. It's not about the religion here, okay? So, and there's always important lessons to learn in everything, right? It's not just eating. Yeah, people have used religion to do corrupt things. That's apparent. We're not, you know, we're not naive here. We know what's up. But regardless of that, this is a beautiful message, okay? And divine masculine, divine feminine, what they does. The point is that it's all about the love and the light here. It's all about you not letting these shallow motherfuckers ruin your time, ruin your peace, ruin your dreams. Because you've got temperance on your side. Temperance is taking the fiery elements and the watery elements and creating something beautiful here, a rainbow for you. It's like, you know what? They can be fiery if they want to. They can be watery if they want to. Okay, but you're the motherfucking rainbow. Okay, you are out having a good time and not too much fun in moderation. You're doing what you can. You're celebrating the achievements that you have made in your life, regardless of whether these other stupid people don't want to do that. One woman wants to freaking torture you. You gotta yeah, bitch, please. You wish. Then this other guy is just like, I'm not satisfied. I gotta have more. I gotta have more. I gotta have more. Like, shut the hell up. You're so annoying. No one cares. And then this Page of Cups is just like this silly, guy with a mustache and this like jester clown costume with, he's like, you know what? Sometimes things break. Sometimes things get messed up. Sometimes times get hard. But you know what? You've got this. You have the emotional soundboard you need to keep going and not to give up. Okay? You have to do what you need to do to take care of yourself and your family and your loved ones. And that's what your dreams are telling me. Is that you know this. You spiritually are aware of this and you spiritually know this. And yeah, this guy's going to be a loser. Yeah, this woman's going to be toxic AF. But it doesn't matter because you have got your guardian angel of temperance on your side, guiding and lighting the way with all of her beautiful rainbows. Okay, so that's my message for you. Keep dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. And love and light always. I'm going to go charge my batteries metaphorically and literally. Okay, peace.